Mike Carey here, and you're listening to the So We Don't Forget podcast. And there you go.
Welcome to So We Don't Forget, the podcast where Jeremy doesn't do the countdown right, so we don't forget. I'm Felicia.
I'm Jeremy, and I did do the countdown correctly. It did count down.
Nothing counted.
Anyways, today is episode 54. We're going to talk about Legoland and the food. I also
That's
have Harley.
right.
Right
We do have some big news to announce. One of our news coming up, and we'll get to that after.
That's right.
We talk about the Legoland food. Legoland, it's a smaller park than most. I wouldn't say most theme parks, but compared to like Disney and stuff, it is smaller.
Right,
so
right.
there's not as many food options as you would get at other.
No. But they're still good.
parks.
They're still good.
They are still good. And then we can just get into if we got any comments
We have a few
or
comments we can get into. And then obviously
Yeah.
our big news.
big news. Oh, yeah, got to get to the big news.
Well, part one of our big news. We have more big news coming up that we're not going to talk about just yet.
Yeah, we got a few things going on this year.
Behind the scenes.
Yes, and hopefully.
Big things for 2025, guys.
That's right. Trying to get things rolling
Yep.
quicker in the new year than I guess than last year. Kind of just, I don't know, just taking it. I wouldn't say easy, but taking our time to get some of this stuff going. But now here
That's
we are.
right. Mm-hmm.
All right,
Letting her
so
rip, as John would say. Letting her rip.
I'm gonna start off with Benny's Rocket Fuel.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's on here.
I think that is, if not the first place we got something from, maybe the second. That's a stand that has popcorn.
Yep.
Ice cream.
I'd say the popcorn ice cream.
And they have soda and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Someone did get popcorn. Did I get popcorn or Boo got popcorn?
I think I might have got popcorn too. I know Boo got popcorn.
I know that was a stand where Jeremy had a problem and everyone made fun of him. Your card didn't work at the stand.
Oh, that's right. I had funds in there for some reason. It wasn't working.
Yeah.
I was embarrassed.
But if you talk to John and Thaddeus, they were making up stories.
They always have stories for me.
Yeah,
They're
they
like,
had a
oh yeah,
little
when Jeremy
bit.
said this, I'm like, when did I say that? Oh, you didn't say that, but it's funny if you did say it. So
Yeah, it's part of the bit.
like they'll put on old shows and like, oh, see, Jeremy was saying right there. Don't you know how to play the right note? I said, I never said that. Look, right now he's saying, are you serious right now? I'm like, I never said that. Yeah, we know you didn't say it, but it's just funny.
Yeah.
It's like, wow. Gotta be
But
committed to the bit.
I'd say that's a great place if who doesn't want popcorn? You got to get popcorn.
And ice cream.
And ice cream. And it's also right outside of that ride where Jeremy made Brandon go on it and told him it wasn't a scary ride.
Sorry for that.
And it's also the stand where I was standing out there and a random kid just grabbed my hand.
Oh yeah, I remember that. All of a sudden, I look over.
Yes.
This random kid just walks up to you and just grabs your hand. Felicia looks around like, "What do I do? What do I do?"
Yeah, well, I think it's just more in the sense of like the year it is, and like you don't want someone thinking like you taking my kid,
Right.
but the kid was actually lost.
Mm-hmm.
But guess what?
What did he say to you? Did he say, "Help me find my mommy" or something?
Yeah, he just said something like that. It was like I can't find my mom or something.
She's like,
But I was
Felicia
like,
looked
what?
around like,
Like, all right, what do they look like?
my mom.
But
I don't know what they said, but I know that.
didn't
I
end
just
up
thought it was
finding
like,
his parents. They were not far
oh.
behind.
In reality, yeah, I'm gonna say it was not like far in between, but in the moment, it seemed like it was like, oh no, I guess probably took forever. All of a sudden, like the mom came running up and she called his name. She was like, "Oh, thank you." She was like, "Yeah, he just walked up to me and grabbed my hand." I guess that means Felicia is a very inviting person.
I was gonna say, and what does that say about me? I'm obviously a very great-looking person, which I know
Right.
a lot of people would say I have
Mhm.
resting face. I do.
Except for
But
the kids.
It's obviously also just
In a good way. In a good way.
invite-
I don't mean that in a creepy way.
it's
shows
also
what I
just
said.
I maybe just like oh, look at that person. She looks like she knows what life's about.
Right? Because like there was other people around her. It's not like she was standing there by herself. There was plenty of other people around her, and
There were.
And that kid went to Felicia.
That's right. Grab my hand. I wonder how dry my hands were that day. It was
Oh, no.
it was winter, but
It
we were
was,
in
for us.
California. Depending,
2 years ago, around this time, actually.
yeah. I wonder how bad my
How
hands
sad.
actually aren't that bad right now.
So my hands are starting to hurt, but they're not too
I'm
bad.
actually rubbing in some of this lotion bar over here from Petal and Clover.
Battle and Clover. Tell them we sent
This
you.
one's delicious.
Which again,
I
shout out
don't
to
eat
them.
it. I mean, it smells really good. Cedarwood, eucalyptus,
still
rosemary.
need- Ooh, I love
Great.
cedarwood. I still need to go there one of
Isn't
these
that a great
days.
smell?
Get some nice, what do you call it?
They even
Some
have a
good stuff
beard
in my
oil,
hands.
Jeremy.
Might have to head that way. Yeah, as you can see, I trimmed the beard.
Or a room spray.
So Very nice. We were talking about it before we started here. The beard trimmer I have always trims it too short. Like this is a 4. And Felicia was saying, Jamal said, there ain't no way that's a fucking 4. But it turns out I have attachments for stubble. That's the reason it looks like this.
Yeah, because it's like Jeremy's like a, what do you call it? Like a, what do they call that? 5 o'clock shadow boy.
Yeah, it does look like that. It feels bad. It doesn't feel bad. It's just like I like when you can see more of it. So I bought some new attachments, so they're good. But yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, so I need to go there and get some stuff for the beard. Make it look pretty nice.
Yeah. Get it nice.
And I'd say on my screen it looks like you can hardly tell I have a beard right now. Plus,
But
it's
Jeremy
also
wants
like
you to know
blonde.
it's there.
It's there. It's crazy. Look at last week compared to this. Pretty crazy.
Yeah, Jeremy said check them out.
Check me out. Anyways, I'm gonna say I'm moving this way because Harley's in my arms. It's Granny's apple fries.
I'm only making this face not because of
Hi,
what Jeremy's
Millie.
saying, because nope, that's Oliver.
Oh, Oliver. Oh, never mind. Hi, Oliver.
What is wrong with him? 1 second here. Oliver James! Yeah, the Granny's fries, they're really good actually.
remember
Thing
that
is,
was-
that's one of
that's
the things
one-
we looked up before we
Yeah.
went.
I'm saying Brandon was like, we need to get them. I
They
was
were
like,
on Brandon's list.
Mm-hmm. Even Brandon had a list. I feel like this cat is
Gotta
getting
do
like
the list.
hair in my eyes and my nose.
Well, don't rub it in there. You're going to make it
I'm
worse.
trying to get it out. There it is. I just saw a fly. Anyway, yeah, apple fries. I didn't know what to expect because I always see people talk or heard people talk about seeing pictures. I was like, I don't know. I'm just gonna tell you now, delicious,
Oh, they're so good.
very good. And we got them. They were warm when we got them too.
Yes, and the thing is that you don't have to, but I would definitely recommend dipping them in the whipped cream that they have.
I was just gonna say that adds to the ambiance, or not ambiance, the experience.
They're really good. We were walking around looking for them. I think you guys had found them first, and we were still kind of
We
walking
did.
around trying to find them.
We got split at some point. Yep, there they are.
That
Delicious.
beautiful whipped cream to dip them in.
So good.
They're really good, and I like them because, well, I like apple pie, and I love like cinnamon
Same.
and sugar
Oh, me too. I
flavor
love that shit.
together, and that's what you got
Mhm.
there.
Cinnamon always reminds me of that episode of Seinfeld where Jerry and George are saying how their cinnamon should be on the table with salt and pepper.
Oh yeah.
It goes with a lot of things. Anyway, very good apple fries. Highly, highly, highly recommend them. Definitely
Highly
get them.
recommend. I think that is, I would say that's their number one thing. If you're going to Legoland, like that is definitely something you got to get. So I
Mhm.
was just looking at my
Right.
camera here, trying to see. He's looking out the window. That's like their thing. You got to
Mhm.
get that there. If you don't
Right.
like apples, then obviously you're not gonna like them.
Yeah. If you don't like
But-
apples, what the hell is wrong with you?
I don't know what you
Apples are
like apples. I wish I
delicious.
had apples.
I still have some of those Disney ones from Costco.
I don't have any left.
I think I have 1 or 2 left. Like they're still good because like before I've been taking them to work. I like make sure they're like not too soft.
Oh, don't you hate when
So-
you get into
Yep.
the apple and it's like that mealy like?
Oh,
ugh.
I hate it. They're still
I
good.
cut into
Honestly,
one and
a
it
lot
was
better
like
than
that.
it sucks. They're honestly better than I thought they would be. I don't know what I was expecting, but I was like, huh. I'll be honest. This one happened. We saw it and it had Mickey on it. And it said Disney. It's from Florida. We're like, gotta get it. It was
Gotta
cheap
get
too. It
'em.
was like what, $3-4, something like that.
For
Or
something.
It was cheap.
But I do need
$3
more
stuff.
apples. I got like a ton of peanut butter because I got 2
Yes, you
huge
do.
things of peanut butter.
Yeah. We tried to get one to me, but I'm like, I like crunchy peanut butter. She's like, oh, fine.
Weird.
then.
Comment down below. Do you like crunchy or creamy? What's
I like
your preference?
I'll eat creamy, but I prefer crunchy.
I don't.
I wonder how crunchy peanut butter would be in a peanut butter cookie. Probably horrible.
Probably
then again,
fine. Just well,
should be
maybe your
fine.
mommy will make you a batch.
I would really. This is me talking out to mom. I could text her. I'm just gonna say it out loud. I would love some peanut butter cookies. I know it's been since Christmas since we had them, which has been about a month. But I would like some more peanut butter cookies, please.
I don't know if she's gonna make them.
Probably not. Anyway, yeah. So Granny's apple fries, go get them. Delicious.
Like I said, that's definitely like the number one thing. If you go to Legoland, you gotta try them.
Absolutely, that is a thing.
If you're there with multiple people, just get a couple, 3, depending on how many people
Mhm.
you got, and just go for it, man.
Let it rip.
Delicious. Next I have on here, everything is ramen. Also in the same area as Benny's Rocket Fuel, as is that ride, Emmett's
Yep.
Flying Adventure.
Nope, very good.
Brandon
nice.
ate there when we went there.
Mhm.
And I was going to eat there, and then I ended up not because I was going to eat somewhere else. I can tell you, Brandon's thing was that I know he said that it was too expensive for what it was.
Yep.
You can get regular ramen there, but then they also had like, if you're going to get like a bowl of ramen.
Right.
Or like they had like the thing with the veggies, or you could get tofu and rice and all that. I ended up not getting it because there wasn't like a whole list of like stuff, and I didn't know what exactly was in everything, so I ended up not getting it.
Right.
But obviously, if you have no restrictions or preferences, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah, just let it rip.
But it did look really good, honestly.
It did smell good in there. Because I was going to get something that I said, nah, we got something else.
And I can say, and if you are looking for more some like fresh stuff, there was like veggies and stuff in there too. You could have got a rice bowl. I could have did that with like the tofu and the veggies. But then like Brandon said, like it was kind of pricier, so
Mm-hmm. Like for
ended
that
up
price, you
not.
could get something else.
Well, yeah, and it was the first place we stopped at, and I kind of wanted to see everything else that they had first.
I
So
agree.
ended up not doing that. But I will say that some of the stuff looked really good.
Yes, it did.
Like this bowl here is like something I would have got. Don't mind my messed up fingernail. I'm trying to rip it off. If you seen that in there, I'm working over here to take it off instead of clipping it off because we're doing a podcast.
Oh, look at that.
But anyway, click that off there. Everything is ramen.
I'm going to go with the place we ended up eating, and that is Night Smokehouse Barbecue.
That is on my list too. I gotta say
Because
that place
buffet style. Or not buffet style. Or not buffet style. What do you call it? Like cafeteria style, I guess you could call it?
cafeteria, I would
Yeah.
call it.
But like in a good way,
A
not in a bad way.
lot of good stuff.
They had some treats. I went through twice. The first time I got food. The second time I got some treats. I forget. Oh, I got cake.
Their cake there was actually really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I liked it because you go through on your tray. It's got the little spot for you to put your little tray on.
I know I
And
got
then
hot
there's just
dog.
all the stuff in there. Some you could grab and some you had to ask for.
Right. Must have very delicious. Highly recommend.
I know they had like chicken. They had fries.
Hot
Obviously, there was
dogs.
barbecue stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They had stuff like coleslaw. There was salads. I remember I got a salad. And there was cake. I got cake. There was some other desserts too. But I remember Jamal, like, he was like,
in
hell yeah,
heaven.
man. He loaded that up.
Yes, he was in heaven.
But that's actually where, and then Jeremy came out. He's like, how do you get into this place?
Yeah. There's a lot of people around. I'm like, where is this?
And then I told him, and then he went the opposite way.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I was hungry. I was famished.
Oh, yeah, they had the biscuits.
That's what I was.
And the mac and cheese and the corn. The corn is
Mm.
also something I had.
There you go.
Yeah. Biscuits are good. Always got to get a biscuit if you can get a biscuit. This is kind of like the style there where I remember this guy. Remember he was in there cutting up the shit
Yes, I do.
behind the glass type of situation. I remember
Mhm.
Jamal's like, yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that.
Let it rip.
And it's actually like, and there was chips and you could grab too.
Yep.
But
Soda.
it was actually a pretty decent line of different kinds of
Yeah.
foods there.
Price wasn't too bad either.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. I know you could get like Jamal ended up getting like they call it like some combo, like so many meats, so many sides, and
Mhm.
all that.
He was very happy.
And the fries were good.
Yes, fries were good.
Oh, this is interesting because this is like the salad I got.
Look at that.
Brandon
biscuit.
was like looking. He's like, "What'd you guys all get?" He's like, "Damn, I'm gonna spend my money on that freaking ramen."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I can't remember if he ended up getting something at the smokehouse too or not,
I
but
feel like he got something small, but I could be wrong.
I can't remember. Brandon, if you're still listening, comment down below.
Yeah, comment down below.
I know you don't comment.
But you should.
Does he have a YouTube?
He does because he comments on my YouTube sometimes.
Oh, Brandon, comment
Like when
down
I
below.
live stream. But then he usually switches to Twitch because he says YouTube has too much of a delay.
It's a big delay.
That's what I hear. Felicia told me the same thing. I try to fix it, but apparently it's just how YouTube is. Twitch is always faster for whatever reason.
I don't know. Oh, that was yours.
Yeah.
Mine I also have on here is the market. So just like coffee, they have ice cream there, and they had a soft pretzel stick. I got a picture here.
Oh, yeah.
Can't go wrong with a soft pretzel stick.
No, you cannot.
We ended up not getting coffee there when we went though because we got coffee before.
Yes, we did.
And by the time we got there, well, it's on vacation, so who cares? But it wasn't really coffee time. I was in my jelly bean time
Yes, you were.
when we got there. So I didn't have any. Plus, I didn't know what rides we were going to do. And sometimes I'm
Right.
like, we'll do coffee later. But that's a good combination. Get yourself some coffee. Get yourself a soft pretzel.
That sounds
Because I
delicious.
didn't know what all the rides were there. But now knowing, I would definitely get a coffee and a soft pretzel and then go On both of those boat rides that we had talked about.
Right. Just chill.
Yeah, the one's called the cruise something because it's a bigger one. The other one's a wobbly one. Just make sure you're steady.
Yes.
And don't go with someone who's going to rock the boat.
No. The rock the boat, baby.
Figuratively and metaphorically speaking.
I'm going to mention we didn't eat here, but it looked good. And that is the pizza and pasta buffet.
Yeah, I got that on my list too. The thing is that I don't even remember seeing it when we were there.
Neither did I.
Could have been closed.
If I knew about that, I would have been like, we're stopping in here.
Yeah, because it's an actual buffet.
Yeah, I love pizza and I love pasta. Two things I love.
Which it reminds me of that place we used to, what was it? Was that Fazoli's?
Tozino's.
Fazoli's is something else.
People talk about it, but I mean, all you can eat pizza. You can't go wrong right there. Was it, again,
No.
Was it the best pizza? No, but plus it was cheap. It was delicious. We used to go there all the time.
It was all you can eat.
Yeah, or like, where do you want to go? It was like $10 for a soda and all you can eat pizza. You're set. You leave
can't
and
beat
you're full.
that.
No, you're like full as hell. Worth it. And nowadays, probably like $20, but 15.
Well, I don't know if they still have them anymore.
That was CC's. I never had CC's.
Well,
Casinos, I don't think so.
I would say if you're looking, as Brandon was saying, how that one place was kind of expensive for the food,
Mm-hmm.
should have went to the pizza and pasta buffet. And I know we would have all fucking ate.
Hmm.
They do have salads and stuff like that too, I've seen. So, but I mean, if you're going to go to a buffet, maybe have one salad, but the rest you're obviously loading up on that pizza and that.
Oh, you load up on
pasta.
everything there.
And then you're going to be full as.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe, well, it depends. I would say maybe do it. You don't want to. It sucks because you don't want to do it and then be so full and you're going to still walk around going rides.
Right.
But I wouldn't want to do it right before I left either. Then you're in the car like that.
That would
do
suck
your
too.
rides and stuff. Go to
Plus
the buffet.
we had a long drive back too.
Yeah, go to the buffet and then just chill, so and just walk around a little bit. Walk off some of it before you get
walk
in the
off some of
car.
it.
Nothing crazy.
No, maybe bring a dairy.
Don't go on
that
that one roller coaster after.
No.
With the.
No.
They're gonna ask you to leave after that.
Yeah.
I
Yes,
think
they
they
would.
The only other place I have on here is the Lego store that's in there, which, yeah, it's a lot of like, the merch, like the shirts and stuff. I still wish Brandon would have got the hoodie. He didn't get it. He looked at it there. But they had candy in there. So if you're looking for something a little sweet to eat, maybe stick it in your bag and walk around and eat it, or when you're on your way out or whatever, go in there because they actually did have a lot of, nice little like candy treats and stuff.
Can never go wrong with that stuff.
I can never pass that up.
Right, kitty cat? She's sleeping. I only had 2, but they're pretty much the same thing. That's the Burger Shop and Burger Kitchen.
Burger Shop, Burger Kitchen.
Burger Shop and Burger Kitchen. Basically, they got burgers and food, and it looked delicious to me. That's pretty much all I got.
That's all Jeremy's got.
Yeah, the main one I'd say though, if you like, you can only go to 1 or 2. Get apple fries for sure, and then I would just recommend going to the smokehouse. I can't think about the pizza one. I'd love to go to the pizza one, but we had the smokehouse and it was delicious.
I would say if you're only looking for a couple, or see, the thing is, I would say go to the smokehouse and then go to the other place for dessert. But I wouldn't want to miss out on that cake from the smokehouse.
No, the cake was really good.
So do it as 2 separate things. Kind of space them out so you got time.
Yeah, there you go. Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Yeah, because you can eat a lot at the
agree.
smokehouse.
Yes, you can.
Go there first. No, take that back. Get apple fries first. Then wait a little bit because you'll still be pretty hungry, and then you can eat more when you go to the smokehouse.
That's right.
So that's my recommendation. There you go.
I would agree.
I know Jeremy's gonna look up comments here.
Oh yes, I will.
We do have our special announcement
Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-doo.
still coming up. But my question to everyone is, how are things going for New Year's resolutions? I know we're still. By the time this comes, I think we're still just in the first month here. So if you haven't started even your New Year's resolutions, that's fine,
It's okay.
Give yourself some time, a little bit of grace. Don't have to just be so hard on yourself all the time.
I agree.
Also, and by the time this comes out, it already would have been Nana's birthday. But happy birthday to our Nana.
Happy birthday, Nana.
Where's my balloons? Yeah. Oh, Jeremy's got to get his balloons. I know you're thinking, guys, always have a fucking birthday in your family. We do. I can't remember how old she's gonna be. She probably wouldn't want me to tell you if I
Probably
could
not.
remember.
She's turning 21.
Yeah, wow.
Happy 21st birthday, Nana.
Yep. She's gonna get lit.
That's right. We have a few comments here. We'll start off with Alexandra says first. Second one is Jeremy Leach says, oh, that's a swear word. I tuned into the live stream and I just but I stopped it, and then when I went back later in the day, and then all of a sudden I heard me say, I think it was and I was like, oops, missed a swear
So
word.
it was Jeremy too. Wow.
Yep.
Bet you guys thought it was me.
Then Tanya said, Legoland. Then Tatiana said, second. Then she said, new decoration. Jeremy, nice. What new decoration?
Might have been me.
Oh, probably. Jeremy, you added the sass.
I don't know what that's referring to.
I don't know. And then she said, thank you. And then she said, one more day until I might get my permit. She didn't go yet because they haven't been able to go. Oh, yeah. Good luck. By the time good luck, Tanya. Hopefully you got your permit.
Yeah, good luck. Hopefully you did it.
She said, Mom said last time Dad got the book, people there yelled at him and told him it's all online now. Oh, well, then why don't you look online for all the signs and stuff?
These people.
She said, I'm happy I did wait because now my piercing will be in the picture. Look at that. Yeah, she got a septum piercing.
She did. I was FaceTiming her earlier. Or was it no, it was online last night, right? Where she screamed?
Yep.
What happened
What the
to you?
hell's wrong?
I bumped it. I like to say when it's healing and you bump it, it really fucking hurts. But once it's healed, it doesn't.
She said it went through her whole face.
Yeah, it's interesting. I think Jeremy should get his pierced just so he can bump it and see how it feels.
There you go. No, I don't think it's going to happen.
He doesn't think, so there's a possibility.
I still want to get not ear stretchers, but ear plugs one of these days. Maybe
Just
someday.
do it. That's
see.
Jeremy's New Year's resolution.
I do want to get more tattoos, but we'll see how that goes.
His
I still wanna
resolution.
I do. That is a resolution for the show. I do want to get at least one tattoo. I want to get one for Marshall.
All right, his resolution. He's gonna do it.
There you go.
Is that it for
Okay.
comments?
That's it for comments. We didn't have many people comment.
Wow,
It's been
these people.
life's been busy, I guess, for everyone.
I can say, as speaking of resolutions, one of mine was to read more books. And I feel like the first one, does the first one I read count? I don't know. Because I got the Kindle for Christmas and I started reading the book before the New Year. So I guess
But when
it
did you
doesn't.
finish it, though?
I don't remember.
It was at the beginning of the year.
It might have been.
There you go. To me, if you finish it's whenever you finish the book. So if you finish the book in the year, then there you go.
Well, if that's true, then I read 10.
Damn.
We were all reading. Well, not all. Some of us, me and Brandon for sure, were reading Looking for Alaska.
I've read it before, but I think I'm going to read it again.
Reread it. And then I finished that.
really
No
good.
spoilers for right now. Brandon's still finishing.
Did
He
you
might
watch
be
any of
done.
the episodes yet or no?
1.5.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but
Would
I
you-
was saying that I actually read a book after that. I finished it today.
What do you think of the series so far? People online have said that they feel it's very, very close to the book, and I feel from what I remember, I agree.
Some of the stuff that happened in the first episode, or might have been the second one, I can't remember because I watched them both. I feel like didn't happen at that time though.
It's been a while since I watched it, so you could be absolutely correct, honestly.
I can say
It came out 2019. I haven't watched it since then, so.
the way I pictured the cast or the people to look from the book in my mind do not look like they look in the
No.
series.
Me either. That's
I was
usually
like,
how it happens.
that's not how I pictured them to look.
The person who plays the colonel, that's what I was saying a few episodes back, he's from Wisconsin.
Oh yeah, and the thing is that Jeremy told me, if you see that it's into the first episode a little bit, that's because I was watching it. But then I was thinking like the dude couldn't rewind it because I had to go through and rewind it watching the whole thing because they didn't have a
Oh.
back to the beginning button.
Oh, they don't? It should be somewhere. Maybe not. Did you just close your eyes until you saw the beginning?
No, I had to sit there and fucking watch it.
Oh, so you had to watch it backwards so you could rewatch it?
The only thing is I didn't like how it started
Yeah.
because in the book it doesn't start like that.
Yeah, that is one
So,
thing I didn't like when I watched it either. I was
Kind of
like, well, that
takes
sucks.
away from
a
the
big
shock.
plot point. Yeah. I was gonna say the person in there, I forget what her name is, but she's also was in Fuller House. She was one of the kids' girlfriends, Rocco, something like that.
Which girl?
If she showed up yet, I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
She
See,
might.
look at
She's
this.
someone's
Jeremy's trying to do
girlfriend.
spoilers.
She's someone's
Well, if she
girlfriend in
showed
that
up.
show. Yeah. Well, no,
This
she
guy.
shows up.
Oh
'Cause
well,
she was
you know.
she was filming that when they were filming one of the last seasons of Fuller House.
Oh well, I don't know.
Anyways, very good book, very good movie. You said you already saw Paper Towns, so you're gonna read Paper Towns too, or you don't know yet?
Well, I started. Well, I didn't start. I finished the other book I did. After looking for Alaska. I don't want to say the name of it because you'd have to bleep it out. I guess I can say it.
I'll bleep it out.
Yeah, I don't want to say that word. Okay, because that book, it was like Brandon said, like fucking lot of shit going on, and then then I'm like, okay, I'll read that because that's gonna be light,
Right?
Clearly, people do say though the book that I just finished, people who like 13 Reasons Why, like that.
Oh shit, you were telling me that I should read that book.
But I finished it, and the funny thing is at the end of the book, how the author's saying, like, people ask if I'll ever make part 2. But no, I want it to stand alone like this. And then the funny thing is people kept writing him about the book, and he made part 2. So now I started part 2, and it takes off exactly where the last book ended.
Ooh, I like when that happens.
Yes, perfectly. It did not skip a beat.
Like that.
So now I'm reading that, but yeah, that other book was also kind of heavy. So I'm hoping this one isn't that. And if not, I got to find something else to read after. But that makes me not want to read Paper Towns and those because those are also kind of, I don't want to say sad, but you know.
Paper Town, let me think here. I feel the book isn't as sad as the movie. I feel like I said, the thing I had about the end of the movie was just they did the whole "you don't know me" type of thing, and that kind of was like, well, you just like why? It's still good. I say you should read it, but yeah, if you don't want to read it, then that's okay. You could read a little bit.
I eventually
There's
will.
other John Green books. You should read all the John Green books. They're all very good.
Yeah, they said genre books.
Genre books.
But the author of the book I just read is really good too.
Funny thing about John Green, Felicia had no idea that he was like a YouTuber and like from the OGs and all that.
I had no idea.
She's like, what? And Tatiana's like, yeah, him and his brother Hank have a YouTube channel. They do? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, they make videos like every day pretty much. She's like, oh, I had no idea.
I
She's
don't
like,
know.
which one writes the books? The one with the beard? I'm like, I think so. I looked. I'm like, oh, that's the one. She's like, huh, that's not what I expected him to look like.
No. But I do think this book I just read, his style is similar to John Green.
I do like John Green's style of books. I'm currently reading Turtles All the Way Down. I've finally hit the stride where I'm like, okay, now I actually need to sit down and read it because it's written very good.
I was gonna say the thing
that's my problem
about that book, because Jeremy loves John Green, and I don't know how this ended up on a little thing about books, but whatever. It's kind of my new thing I'm into.
Yep.
Jeremy loves John Green, so when he kept asking, "How's the book?"
Yeah, I wouldn't say love. I just like his stuff.
You said he's my favorite author.
I don't remember saying those words.
That's what you told me when they were talking about the other books.
Oh no, I said he's one of my favorite authors. Other ones I don't know, but
anyways, he's one of them.
Yeah.
Turtles All the Way Down, in my opinion, is very good. Still waiting.
Whatever
to watch the
so
movie
far is very
Jeremy.
good. You can
I
watch
do
it
think it starts out a little slow.
Yeah.
The book is a little slow in the beginning.
Yeah, I think that's part of the reason that I took a little bit longer because it seemed a little bit slower than other ones. But I'm finally
But once
hitting the
it
stride
picks
now.
up,
That's where I'm at right now.
then you're like,
ooh.
this is going down.
Mm-hmm. You can watch it without me though. I give you permission.
I've already waited 2 weeks.
Today's what, Thursday?
Yeah, it's been 2 weeks.
Oops, I can't believe it's been that long.
The thing is, Tatiana said she's reading it too, and she's
she's almost done. Well, in that case, yeah, we might just wait.
No, she's about the same as you.
Oh.
Boo told me she was reading It Ends With Us. I know she keeps telling me she's busy. She's not that far into it either.
Okay, this is my problem. Me and Tanya have the same problem right now. We started playing this new game called Phasmophobia.
They're obsessed.
You're a ghost hunter. I want Felicia to get it. And
no, I need to read my books.
Yeah, but it's fun. But it's funny because Tatiana will talk all the to the ghost. You're like, oh yeah, you're gonna be a little you little which we were telling Dad about this last night. I said, I didn't know you talk like that, Tatiana. Tatiana looked at me like, what'd you tell Dad for? I'm like, yeah, she's 18. It's okay. But anyway, she acts like that. One little thing happens. The light turns off. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. And she starts running because she gets all scared. So our new thing is we'll do stuff like that, but we'll stand in the doorway and we'll talk to the ghost so it does something. But then last night, Tatiana got a little too crazy and did too many steps in the house. All of a sudden, the door closed in front of me. And she said, oh, Jeremy, I'm dead. I'm like, Tanya.
Mm-mm.
She found a Ouija board the other day. She was excited. She said, hell yeah. She got like 3 questions in and then it hunted and killed her.
Yeah, I didn't think that they could kill you, but I guess they can in that one.
Yes, they can. It's fun. It's not as bad as it seems. The one I play with Brandon, that's like, that to me is scary. Because that's like, I don't know.
Oh, you're not playing the same game?
No, I was playing Demonologist at Brandon. Me and Tatiana are playing Phasmophobia. The one Tanya and I play, they're both
I
based
thought
off the
even
same
with
thing.
the one with Brandon, though, you were trying to guess the ghost.
You are. So Demonologist came out after Phasmophobia, and it's like their own take on it. But to me, that's more like about jump scares and like scaring you and stuff like that. Phasmophobia also does scare you, but that's like a lot of puzzle solving. Like, because just depending on what evidence you get, tells you what kind of ghost it is and stuff like that. Tatiana and I think only guessed right twice.
They try
That's
their
still
best,
fun.
though.
Yeah, we do. It's fun. Then usually afterwards, like, all right, let's play a few matches of Fortnite, and then we'll go to bed. So I've been doing that. Excuse me. I've been doing that like every night. So I haven't been reading as much, but I nearly need to buckle down. Then Jamal also finally got me to watch Severance, the first episode, and I'm hooked on that. I've only watched the first two because I haven't had time to watch the third one yet, but I've been thinking about it. I'm like, I need to watch it. I don't know what to expect. Felicia and Jamal have been telling me since it came out, you guys need to watch this.
He didn't listen.
Well, because when I first
No,
went to
tell him what you told me because you thought.
it was going to be stupid.
I told Jamal you said that.
Good. Because when I asked, what's the show
And he
about? We
was
can't
like-
tell you, then it's going to ruin it. I'm like, well, then how do I know what the show's about? No.
Because it wouldn't have ruined it if we would have told you the premise
No.
of the show. Yes.
No.
It's
I don't
good to
understand.
see
I don't
it.
understand that.
It would
That
have
makes me not
ruined
want to
it.
watch it. No.
It would ruin it.
No. For you, for me, no. For me, if you not want to watch it, it's like, I don't know what it's about. Then I don't want to watch it. I need to know what it's
Because
about.
then you get the
You're still going to get that no matter what. My kitty cat.
no, because you already know. That's like saying you're going to be the same if you get a surprise party or if someone tells you beforehand it's a surprise party when you walk in.
That's different.
The is fake.
No. Well, if you surprise party, yeah. But ow, stop it. She's digging her nails
It's
in
the
it.
same thing.
No. For me, I don't understand why people can't just tell me what a movie's about, what the plot is about.
Because it ruins it.
I disagree.
Comment down below. Do you like to be
Yeah.
surprised or do you like to know everything you're going to go into?
Not everything.
I'll let you know this. That's how I also pick my books. I don't read
Mm.
the summary.
Oh, books I don't read the summary. I just get the books.
Oh, well, then the same
That's
thing.
different. So what would you recommend for me to read after I finish Turtles All the Way Down?
Well, you could read the one that I bleeped out. You like that 13 Reasons Why or show, whatever.
Yeah, I never
So you
never
might
read
like
the book.
it.
I have the book, but I never read it. What was that?
It's pretty crazy. It's good. And it has a part 2 if you're looking for a part 2. Or you could leave
That-
it alone with the first one.
It reminds me I still need to go get my library card.
Oh, yeah.
I still haven't done
about
that yet. Yeah. So that's a thing.
Oh, so we got to get to the news. We didn't even
Oh,
say it.
forgot
Luke's
about it.
probably like, hello.
Hello. Would have been funny if you're just like, all right, guys, thanks. We'll talk
And
to you later.
Thanks for stopping by.
We'll see you next week.
No, we're going to go ahead and give our first announcement. So our first announcement is something we've been working on for a while.
That's your
Jeremy
drum roll.
went and made it happen. So I'll let him.
You could say it.
We got our P.O. box.
Skirt, skirt. I do laser beams, but I'm holding Harley. She's getting very upset with me right now.
That's right. We got our P.O. box. So
In the description down
we'll
below.
have it down in the description below.
And it's going to be
um,
flashing up on the screen right now. Look at that.
P.O. box. Alexander talked about it before, and she was like, wow, you guys should really get the P.O. box. And we talked about it last year, and then we never did it. But we finally got it set up.
I texted Felicia on Saturday. I was like, hey, we never set that up. She's like, oh, I forgot
Whoop.
about it. I'm like, so did I.
I read that text while I was outside with Oliver while he was going to the bathroom.
Nice. So is he dropping a deuce?
He was looking for a spot. He's very
Oh,
particular.
very nice.
But
He's a
yeah,
particular little boy.
he is. Check out, go ahead and check that out down there. Our
Send us
P.O.
something.
box. So that's something safe.
Yes.
And then, maybe we'll get enough fan mail. Now we got tons of fans.
That's
and
right.
we can do, what do they call that when they open up all their mail? Episode?
It's not a fan mail episode. What the hell is it called? There's a name for it. I forget.
I want to say unboxing. It's not unboxing. What is that called? A P.O. box something.
They call it a something box, not an unboxing.
Well,
Fan mail or something.
the
I don't know.
point is, since we have so many fans, they send us all this stuff, all these love
Just for you
letters, and
guys.
we can go ahead and do it. Maybe you can send Jeremy some great art. He can put some art up on his wall.
Yeah,
He's a
I was
little
gonna say, look at that.
lacking there. So make sure you check that out. And don't forget while you're checking stuff out to head on over to Magic Candle Company for our codes. So we don't forget for 15% off all that great smelling Disney
You
stuff.
know it. And then also don't forget, because we, being me, always forget every week to bring it up, but W Energy. Make sure you use our code so we don't forget for 10% off there as well.
That's right. And next week you can tune in because we'll be talking about.
That is a good
Oh, I
question. Let
thought
me
Jeremy
double
was
check.
ready.
I did, but I made some changes to it. Ow. She's stabbing me with her nails. She's unhappy with me right now. So we just finished this one, which means next week, unless we change it, is going to be San Diego things to do / eat. We kind of talked about when we talked about our whole California episode, but there's more stuff
We
in San
did.
Diego.
We'll
Or
have
we
to
could
see.
completely
We
change our
might-
mind.
And we might end up breaking that up into 2 episodes. We'll
We might.
see. But as always, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. Let some people know about us, and subscribe if you're watching. There's Harley. Comment down below how things are
There's
going
the
for
laser
your New
beams.
Year's resolutions. What are some things you're working on? And do something special for yourself this week. As I always say, it could be something as simple as I like clearly Canadian sparkling water. I'm going to go buy myself some. So
Very good.
not a sponsor, but yeah, we're both drinking it.
Very good. Our new thing this year so far has been going to Sam's Club.
It has, and it's funny how that turned into a thing. But the thing
Yeah.
is that
Because
I
how
don't
it
know.
happened was Brandon like texted us one day and was like, "Hey, Sam's Club's having a sale. It was like Black Friday or something. Was it like $20 for a whole year or something? It was like half
yeah,
off."
something easy or not easy.
I was like, "You need to
something
get it."
cheap.
I remember Felicia was talking about, and she kept forgetting. I'm like, "You better get that." And then she finally did. And then I had an extra thing on my account, so then I gave it to Boo. So then as soon as I gave it to her, she's like, "All right, we're going." John, when we went the other day, his whole thing, he just wanted Sprecker's root beer, which is delicious, but he didn't care about anything but that. And then John and Thaddeus thought it would be funny, so they kept throwing stuff in my cart.
They're trying to help a guy out.
They did eventually get me to buy oatmeal cream pies.
Mm-hmm.
I've been bringing
Which
them to
were
work. They're delicious. I'm probably going to have one as soon as we finish this. I wore this shirt because it's been cold as outside. It was negative like 30-something the other day.
Yeah, finally started to
Brutal.
warm up a little bit.
A little bit, and then it's still cold today. Could be better. But anyways,
What you gonna do?
I don't know. Live the dream, guys. Living the dream.
That could have been us watching fireworks at Disney.
Yep, while drinking a clearly Canadian.
So make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Go ahead and tell a friend. Until next week, we are So We Don't Forget. I'm Felicia.
I'm Jeremy.
Toodles.
Toodly do. Tell a friend or two, maybe even 3.
Tower,